Well, welcome back to the flower shop. Oh no, it's my house, isn't it? Yeah. Normally always covered in flour though. Right, fadgies. So, our hand kneaded dough has risen like magic. Brilliant. So it's work. So this bit has up to now. So let's have a look. It looks soft. It looks the part. So that's good to start with. Let's get rid of our little mess. So right, to do fadgies, we're gonna go into a bit of a rectangle. I'm going to tip the dough out, so the top of the dough, which is the unsticky side, will end up on the bottom. So to aid things, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to flour the surface. Like I say, I don't advocate any flour until the shaping side of things, and even then only when needed. So let's tip that out, see if it comes out. And there we go, one big pillow of dough, which is good. Right, let's get rid of that. So let's form a bit of a rectangle. So yeah, what I'm actually going to do here, I think I might get my rolling pin on this. So I'm gonna basically get some flour on the other side, because that's kind of the wet side, because I do want the smooth side, the other side. And the reason I want that is because the tops of the fadgies, which are flat, are smooth. So we've kind of worked it. Let's flip it, which is good. Do I need a rolling pin? Do you know what? I'm going to get a rolling pin. The reason I am is because traditionally fadgies are flat on the surface. Now by hand it's pretty flat. Don't get me wrong, it still works. But let's just go with what I normally do. And we can't go too far wrong, can we? Well, I know that's debatable, I know. So what I'm trying to achieve here is something which is probably about 18-20 inches long. I've got a few air bubbles. Any air bubbles that look a little bit out of place, just pop them, it's fine. Make sure it's loose, make sure it's not sticking, which it isn't. Everything's looking fine there. I've got a bit of a mess on there, just kind of stuff which has been kicking around, which is fine. That's all good, that's not a problem. So what I'm going to do now, try to get it like an even, I'm going to divide it into 12, but the way I'm going to do it is 12 rectangles, or 12-ish rectangles. So first of all, we're going to split it right down the middle. So roughly, I'm not weighing this, and you can't. The reason why you can't is because the shape you cut is the shape you've got, which if you haven't got the right shape to start with, then you're stuffed really, because we're not going to change it. There we go. So 6-ish rough triangles. So I'm just going to kind of go along, and I'm going to get my tray, one of my trays ready to get these straight onto, which you're not going to maybe see the tray, but I'm going to take the little pieces of dough, and there's going to be 6 on a tray-ish, whatever I get. Let's see what we get. That's 2. Let's get another one, 3. That's all good. And I'll show you as we, 4, which is good. Brilliant. 5. And the last one's never a triangle, but it's good enough. And we'll just space them round so they've got room. You want about a couple of centimeters gap between them if you can. I'll show you as I've got it on here. It's not perfect. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to even out the shape while we're there, and they're just going to puff up and rise. That one's not a triangle, but the way it is, I'm not too bothered. It's rough, ready, rustic, as they say. Rustic generally means scruffy, doesn't it? But anyway, so let's repeat. So we've got 6 on that. I tried to fit them all on one. You can't do it. So like I say, that's the charm about this. They're all kind of different. I say different shapes. They're all triangular-ish. But you might have one which is a little bit bigger, one which is a bit smaller. But to be fair, for a hand a handmade dough, this is feeling pretty alright, you know, so it's not too shabby, I think we could say. Do you know what, I think that one might have been a smaller portion than this, because I think I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, I think I'm going to get an extra one from this. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which I am. So two a bit dinkier ones, but nonetheless, we'll get them moved around so we've got the shape, so we've got a bit of space there, and a dinky one there, and that's it. Like I say, rough ready, 7 triangles on that one, 6 on this, and all we're going to do there is I'm just going to neaten the shapes up just a touch, which because I can, just where I've stretched them a little bit, that's fine. You know, not going to make too much difference. Going to give them a little powder over the top with a bit of talcum powder, bit of the old bread flour over the top, and all I'm going to do there is I'm just going to give them a little cover with some cling film, wait for about 45 minutes to an hour, stick them in the oven, bake them till they're done. I'll have to check my times. You know, I've got that many different things I cook now. I always have to refer what time and temperature for each one. So I've got some baguettes going in, they're 200 and they're 20 minutes, but I've got to turn them round in the oven after 15. So I think these are 170. These are 170, yeah. I'll have to check the time again. I think it's about 16 minutes or something. Well, that's my bread buns. Anyway, I'll find out, won't I? I'll have to. So that's that done. I'll get them covered over, and now we'll stick them and see what we've got. So up to now, we're doing all right with our handmade buns. So all's good. Bye for now.